The sunscreen on my fingers actually helps this go faster. All right guys, welcome back to Basecamp. So, we originally had a very different video planned for today. I shoot a lot of Spear LT, so this is the Generation 3 of the MCX line, at least the 5.56 line. We are working on a video where we go over the complete history of all of the MCX rifles. So I've got the Gen 3, Dalton shoots a lot with the Vertus, that's the Gen 2. Then I actually ordered on Gunbroker a Generation 1, and so we're gonna do a really long in-depth video going over the development of the MCX line, why they did things the way they did, why they changed things through the iterations, and then we're gonna shoot them all side by side and do just a really, really detailed comparison of how the rifle platform has evolved. Unfortunately, Dalton had to work overtime this weekend, and my FFL didn't get the MCX in until last night at 8 p.m. and it's the weekend, so they're probably not even gonna call me until Monday. So we're out here, we're the boys. We've got Stuart back here, Aaron's behind the camera, and we had a problem, which was we need to shoot something, both with the cameras and the rifles, but we don't really have a subject. So we're gonna do a good old-fashioned training day. I have some drills we're gonna run. We're just gonna try and get better, grow our skill set a little bit, and just have some fun. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. We are in a mad race to 10K. We actually have officially been monetized. Basecamp has made a whopping $4 as of today. So yeah, thank you guys so much. We appreciate each and every one of you, and let's get to shooting. So yesterday was my birthday, turned 29 years old. My bones feel that much more brittle. I've got a crick in my hip. But my loving wife for my 29th birthday got me couple hundred rounds of 9mm and a torque wrench, so super stoked about that. However, she did really good getting 9mm. I was like, good job. She got the right caliber, but I have now like 400 rounds of 147 grain, which those are subsonic, right?
Subsonics.
Yeah, so any of my pistol shots today, don't worry too much about my grouping, which, you know, grouping for pistols doesn't matter.
No.
At all.
No.
So we're fine. We're fine.
Self-defense distance. Who cares?
Yeah. We're fine. But
the main point is spooky quiet.
not out of my pistol with no suppressor.
True. We can run through some of my stuff. That's fine. So what you're saying is for your 30th birthday, you want a threaded barrel.
Yes. Well, what I'm gonna do is once I'm done filming with that MCX, I'm gonna trade it in for another handgun. All right, Aaron, what are you about to do?
I'm about to use the one and only best caliber ever created, 45. And 420 yards up there, I'm about to hit that steel plate in one shot.
30 to 40 feet drop. At 420 yards. Out of a 5-inch barrel, assuming you're close to 5 inches.
I got this.
30 to 40 feet drop.
All right, in one shot.
I will leave and go get $1,000 out of my bank account and bring it back to you.
I hope you were recording that.
I was. That's a miss.
Yeah, it's a miss.
Okay, all right.
All right, well, we tried.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. So we're gonna warm up with what we always warm up with. So bill drill, 7 yards, cardboard target. As fast as you can with emphasis on all A-zone hits. I'm gonna try to slow it down a little bit because I've been getting very fast at the bill drill with my Rattler, but the recoil impulse is very different from my LT, and I need to practice more with this because this is a much better rifle than my Rattler.
Stand by. Up.
I've been really bad about my height over bore lately because I was aiming for here and we're so close, so I hit here. So we are technically all A's. I'm gonna run that again. Let's everyone run 2 in a row. We've been learning through training that if like I go and then Stuart goes and then Aaron goes, you don't really learn anything because it's hard to remember what you did wrong and correct for that. So I'm gonna go again. I'll call myself. Shooter ready, and so those were all A's, my hits were better. Now I'm just gonna try one as fast as I can go because I wanna watch how fast my group opens up. So it wasn't as bad as I thought, but if you come look at this, I definitely was much faster, but I drifted over here. So we still, all A's for the most part. Oh, I might have thrown one down here into C zone. So 2 C's. The recoil impulse on these MCXs, which I'll clear up to show, you kind of drift. It doesn't necessarily push you back. It almost wants to push you to the side a little bit. So I don't know if that's the placement on my shoulder. This isn't my favorite stock. I'm gonna be replacing this soon. So I need to do a better job of pulling the rifle and managing that recoil, because at 7 yards, that's not the end of the world, but that's really gonna start to affect me when we're shooting further away. Stand by, fire. Golly, Stewart's fast with it. How is he that quick?
We just talked about it.
What trigger do you have in there?
This is a MBT-2S from LaRue. It's my favorite Geisley knockoff.
Fire.
Okay, that's...
Oh, you only had 1 C.
1, 2, 3, 4, C, C. Okay, so 4 and 2. Stand by.
What you say? That you only meant well.
Stand by.
Oh, 1 C.
And more accurate, too.
This is my 1 C right there.
1, 2, and
3, 4, 5.
6.
So that was from low ready, and that felt better. So I'm gonna go low ready
I
again.
don't know what high ready's purpose is, I'll be honest.
It does sometimes feel natural for me. Oh, accuracy was horrible. I let that first one, I let it eat way before I was on target.
I see 3 flyers and 3 A's.
All right, Aaron's taking a run with the MP5. How's that slap feel?
That was quite nice.
Drill number 2. This is gonna be a great one for our wallets because it's only gonna be 1 round per drill, but we're each gonna run it 3 times in a row because it's fast. So we're gonna back up. We're gonna call it about 10, 15 yards. And you present from either low or high ready, and on the command fire, you're gonna come up and 1 headshot as fast as you can go. Make sense?
All right, you are at the mall. Someone is approaching your significant other in 3, 2, up. Is he dead?
Yeah, I still got hide overboard. My optic, I've got 2 reticles, and the bottom reticle I'm supposed to use if I'm 25 yards or closer. I wrongfully thought that I could use the normal optic, and I ended up getting hide overboard. So,
Up. There we go. Domed him. Yeah. No, he's dead. There was 1 behind him in 3, 2, go. Right next to him.
a little to the right.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't go up his nose, but it's still a kill. Yes.
And fire.
I gave him a shave. I don't know if that's a kill.
No, you definitely canoed him. That's a kill.
I did
That
not mind
spider.
him myself.
You see the spider up here? I could do it. Oh, I could ruin his day.
Yeah, it might hit the power line. Let's... Actually, hold on.
No, behind you, behind you.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm so sorry.
The first official death at the range. Fire.
I swear I had my crosshair on the head. There's no way it went low.
Well,
I guess that was high. That's
Yeah.
great. That's crazy.
Stand by. Fire.
I think I was high again.
Fire. Yeah, you're getting misses.
What's the deal here?
All right, Aaron with the MP5. Shooter ready?
Shooter ready.
Stand by. Fire. That's so quiet.
That's a trap shot.
He's gonna get back up and scream, fight, fight, fight.
That's right.
Just like the picture depicted.
Absolutely.
Fire.
Probably broke his jaw.
Oh yeah. Stand by. Fire.
Okay.
We have a lot of targets, but we had targets. That one just fell over. So what we're gonna do, this is gonna be our primary target, this cardboard. We're also taking advantage. We have steel plates. We have 3 of them arranged in a diamond grid. These are both at 25 yards to our left and right. And then we have one that is roughly 75 yards in the middle. So this is gonna be transition drills. You're gonna shoot once, center target on cardboard, transition, shoot the steel 2 times, back, cardboard once, back over here 2 times, cardboard once, center target up the hill 2 times. So in between every target you hit, you come back and shoot the cardboard once. Does that make sense? So cardboard, steel, steel, cardboard, steel, steel, cardboard, steel, steel.
Okay, gotcha.
In the event you miss a target, you shoot until you hit the target. So a perfect score, so 1. Because that way a perfect score would be 10 rounds, and what, 4 of them would be A zones, or 5 of them? 4 of them would be A zones.
They would have to be, yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
so perfect score is 10 shots with 4 A zones.
Up. On purpose there on the paper?
Yeah, so the steel you hit twice.
Yeah, but you double tap the paper twice there.
Oh, well, then I did not understand the course of fire. That steel at 75 gave me more trouble than it should have.
We're shooting uphill.
My reload felt pretty good, but
the reload was smooth.
I ran the drill poorly.
Up.
All right, well, so I got all A's here, which, like, oh my gosh, you better. Even though I did it my first time, but ignore that. So all A's, and I had 2 misses on the far target. So that's a total of 12 rounds.
Up.
So, did I only have 1 miss that time on the steel?
Yeah, just 1.
Okay, so I cleaned up my time, or I cleaned up my run. I did have a reload again. Yeah, so 11 shots with all A's. Let's do this. If you make a C, that adds 1 shot to your overall score.
Okay, yeah, that's
And
fair.
if you make a D, that adds 2 shots to your overall score.
Okay.
But hopefully we all get A's. Fire. I think
1 miss.
after you shot this target, did you fail to come and hit cardboard? Because it sounded like you went straight from that target to the top.
I may have skipped 1.
Yeah, so you
May have skipped 1.
skipped. So let's say that's, how many tries did it take you to hit the top one? I think you
2. I hit it twice.
Okay, and you missed that once.
Missed 1 over here. Yep.
So let's say since you failed to fire, that's +2.
Okay.
So 11, 12, technically 13 with your penalty.
Okay.
Fire. That was so close to being a perfect
I know,
run.
that last steal just...
Fire.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
So I didn't miss anything.
So 10 shots total. So you 10 out of 10.
Boom, got something.
All right. Perfect run from Stuart.
All right.
I want this perfect run. I want it
Perfect
bad.
run. The perfect run. Here it goes. 3, 2, up.
Ah, it's still gonna be 11 because I took 2 shots on that target.
All right, perfect run in 3, 2, up.
As long as I got all A's, that was
Depends
perfect.
on your paper.
No! Oh,
it was
no!
2. It doesn't matter, it was 2.
Oh, I got 2 out.
Yeah. Okay, the perfect run again in 3, 2, 1, up.
Not a perfect run. Dang it.
Missed twice.
Good thing that Basecamp has made $4 entire because I've spent 70 bucks of ammo so far today. It's similar to what we did, except we're gonna work in a little bit of pistol transition work. So we're only using the front target and the steel on this side and the steel on the right. You'll come up, 2 hits, 1 hit, come down, get your pistol up, 2 hits on cardboard, 1 hit on this steel. Make sense? My theory is that that steel target is really gonna mess with us because our transition time with rifle is gonna be very fast, but then we're gonna get used to that transition speed and we're gonna miss that steel target. So that's what I think is gonna happen.
Good prophecy.
Let's try it.
Up. Okay, so that was up.
Yeah, that secondary steel target's giving me trouble.
Up. Oh,
Yo, that was potentially.
you also punished the spring steel twice.
Oh
Twice.
no!
Was it a flyer?
I had a flyer.
Yeah.
One of my pistol shots was a D zone. Fire. Golly, I think Stuart might have got a perfect run. Oh, I'm furious. I'm irate.
No, I didn't. I gotta see. I missed one.
Okay,
Close. No.
okay, we gotta miss. I can work with that. I mean, I want you to do well. I'm rooting for your success as a shooter and as a friend.
Yes. Yes, of course. But I also want you to fail so I can succeed.
Fire.
Yeah. I got a miss on the.
Oh, you really hate to see not a perfect run. Oh, but all your hits here were A. That's
Yeah,
killer.
that's
No, good job, good job. Fire.
Nope. Man, that right target. Proving once again that pistols
Are difficult.
they're very difficult.
So Aaron's up, and here's my theory for how Aaron's gonna do. Aaron's shooting a 1911 with irons. I actually think he's gonna destroy us. He has been shooting all day with one hand, and he has been nailing these steel targets. I actually suspect Aaron's gonna murder us.
It's probably true.
Fire.
Wow.
That literally, what did I just say?
Let's see what the.
What did I just say?
Yeah, all A's.
So what can I say?
God's caliber. 2 world wars!
I'm gonna go for speed on this, but because I'm going fast, my brain will have to work faster, thus making me more accurate. That's just science
That
right
is
there.
logic right there. Up.
Bruh.
Dude, that reload was butter.
Hit it with one hand.
The reload was butter.
Because when I try, I miss. And then I said, I'm gonna be goofy. I'm gonna shoot it with one hand, and I hit it.
Yep.
I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
All right.
I don't care about this run.
Up. Much better.
All right, guys. Well, that's gonna be it for us today. We actually have more we're doing, but we're just not gonna film. We're actually gonna, you know, like focus more on training. Thank you guys so much for watching. We have been really busy lately with real work. Like Dalton and I couldn't make it up, neither could Taylor. So, thanks for watching Basecamp. We have a lot more stuff that we're working on. We have a lot of like big videos we're working on that are gonna take like a couple months to put together. I hope you like the training content. That's what we're about. So thank you guys so much. Please like and subscribe. Comment something just absolutely retarded for the algorithm to get more people in here. Stuart, you got anything?
Suppressed is best.
I can't, nothing I can say is a better ending than that.
3, 2,